couple of fingers, you know.
Oh yeah. Yeah. So I started rolling. We're hot.
You know?
And
Excellent.
so here we go with episode 8. We are here at Down to Mike's. I am hanging out with Eric Davis. And
Thanks for having me, Mike.
oh, thanks for being here on such short notice too.
Well, I've got a lot of kids, and so I don't
Cheers.
really do, cheers. I don't really do a whole lot, even on the weekend. So
Oh man. So God, I have I'm pretty sure we've been what have we been camping together for almost 13 or 14 years?
yeah, something like that. Um, I was trying to look it up, just out of curiosity, so I'd have like some kind of like backstory. And
Yeah.
I was looking at this old emails, and I couldn't find anything that was like original. It was like, talking to Josh, and he's like, "Oh yeah, Ronaldo's coming," but it was nothing like, "Oh, who's Ronaldo?" Haven't met him yet. Nothing like that.
Oh, yeah, I think the first trip that we went on, I actually told it on the podcast episode 3 or 4 where
Uh,
it all started
yeah,
at that
those are the Amelia.
Amelia, yeah,
Yeah,
and we hiked in and I brought like a ton of shit. And
yeah,
you
you
guys
did.
were like, "What are you doing?" And I'm like, "Well,
You had
Josh
like
said
suitcases.
Josh said it was a 2-mile hike, so I thought I'd be comfortable."
Yeah, no, you were comfortable. You had like a proper like friends come over air mattress
Yeah.
and your wetsuit and
Yeah, so I was like you know, uh and then I fished that river for like 2
yeah,
hours and the
yeah,
next
yeah.
day
The
it was
puddle.
like yeah, it was about an inch deep.
No bites.
Yeah, that was the first one. I don't know
Yeah,
how long ago that was, but
it was a while ago. I'd say at least 10 years.
at the least, yeah.
Yeah,
I think we've
yeah.
about gone to the
We
new
actually had to
place.
change the camp because Josh didn't like that the walk-in was so easy and you were bringing all these suitcases. So he's like, we got to find somewhere tougher. Mike can't bring suitcases of luggage in. So that's how we found the Chickahominy.
Oh, I
As
still
much you
think I
couldn't carry
carry a
two.
lot in there.
You do, but not like you used to.
No, no. When he told me how short the hike was, I wanted to be comfortable. I
Yeah, no, I get it.
And that night, what was it? Josh got drunk and fell out of he fell asleep sideways without any
Yeah,
covers on. I think I got up to piss at 3 in the morning, and he was just huddled over the fire, just shivering. And I was like, "You all
yeah,
right?"
yeah. Back then, we used to stoke the fire all night long. It wasn't like a sleep kind of thing. It was like sleep for like 2 hours, put another log on the fire, sleep for a couple hours, and log on the fire. It was different.
I think I wanted you to share the mountain, the one I did not go on. Maybe we can just start with that story, and then we'll dive in reverse a little bit. But
Sure. Which one?
the
Which
the
mountain?
screeching owl, was that the
Yeah,
one
there was one.
the one where you guys almost froze to death?
There's been a couple of those.
I guess you can pick one if you want, or we can go through all of them.
Yeah, the one where we almost froze. That was different from the screeching owl, but we didn't really know what we were doing. I mean, when by the time you were camping with us, we had already kind of got the combination. But back original, we'd had 70 pounds of gear and not have any water. You know,
I've been there.
and yeah, I mean, we didn't pack it right. We didn't know what it took to camp out in the cold for 2 or 3 days. And we made a like it was more about like bushcraft. We made a proper bushcraft shelter, but we didn't have sleeping bags, so we were just out there in the element. And we had planned like a 4-day camping trip, but we were half dead after one night
Really?
with no sleeping bag, and it was snowing, and we were like pulling parts of our bushcraft shelter off because we ran out of firewood. So we're pulling pieces of our bushcraft shelter off to burn to stay warm. It was a long time before knowing that you need a mat
Yeah.
to go underneath you, or else the cold will just seep out of you through the conduction of the ground.
Oh yeah. Yeah.
So
I learned that the hard way on, I
yeah,
think the
yeah.
first one. I
That's what
just,
that's what. Good.
no, I was just saying that first trip we took, not only did I set up on a low point where water ran right under the tent,
Yeah.
but I didn't have a mat and I just was sleeping on the ground and
Oh yeah.
my
You won't make it.
whatever was touching was so cold
Yeah.
that I thought it was wet.
Yeah. Yeah. That's pretty standard. And so it took us a little bit of trial and error that you just can't do that. And so as after you, I mean, it was easier to tell guys like, hey, you must 100% have a quality mat. You got to have a sleeping bag that's rated down to 25 degrees, and then it just man camping in the cold got easy.
Yeah. Oh yeah. Well, yeah. I mean, once I went up in a hammock, I was square.
Yeah,
I think
but
that was clutch.
the Kalins and those guys, they never know. They'll never know what it was like, in the beginning.
No. Well, I think they have their own horror story to tell
They
though.
do,
I
but they're
mean,
different. They're different. Their horror stories are like, I'm a moron and I sat out in the rain all night. It's similar, but it's different.
yeah, I think I kind of went through that day where we woke up and it was snowing, and then like 10 a.m. it was sleeting, and then noon it was raining, and then by 2 o'clock it was like 40-mile-an-hour gusts, and then it's still raining, and then it got even warmer, and then like by nightfall it was 70 degrees and thunderstorming, and they lost like their shit was everywhere, you
Yeah.
know, and
Yeah, that. I mean, me, you, and Josh are sitting underneath your canopy with our own little tiny fire, just laughing.
yeah, I mean, I kind of, just watching them suffer was
Oh yeah,
just fun.
yeah, yeah. It was. I mean, like it wasn't like we didn't try to help them. I mean, we warned them. They knew too much. They wouldn't listen.
No, that's true. Yeah, we tried to get them to hunker down or
Yeah,
prep or at least get ready. Like this is
yeah,
this is I think that morning we were like, this is going to get a lot worse.
yeah. Luke is like sitting right in the corner of the tarp where it's just pouring down his neck. You know.
Yeah, that was. Oh my God, I think I talked about Luke just sitting like arms crossed
Yep.
in a
Yep.
chair, head down in the downpour.
Yep.
Just didn't
And
even
not just in the downpour, where the crease was in the tarp, and it was just like running off the tarp
just
down his neck.
just pouring on him. Yes.
Actually, I went camping with him last weekend.
Really?
Yeah, just at my dad's property. My dad's got 25 acres out down 66 in Marshall, Virginia,
Oh, okay.
and so I go camping now. If I get a free weekend, I'll go camp there.
Nice.
So,
I've been
Kalen and
wanting to
Luke,
get back out to that James River, that
yeah, that's a
cabin.
good spot.
I think the cabin would be nice. That I think the if we could get to the river,
Yeah,
that would be a fun place.
that's a really good spot. It's
Yeah,
it's
it's
just
it's cool.
it's kind of a haul.
A haul is in distance.
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, how far's the 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 reserve we go to for you? It's about the same for us, right?
Yeah, it's about the same, but completely different styles of camping. I can fit all my stuff for Chickahominy in a you know
A
in a
backpack.
Honda Civic. Yeah, to go out to James River, I need like two SUVs.
Yeah,
I got a
I get what you're saying.
yeah, big dog, you know, 5 kids, you know, all that, and it's you know, it's a lot.
So let's start. I want to run through kind of, maybe let's just start at high school for you.
Yeah, sure.
Yeah. Let's go unless anything really epic happened in childhood that you want to share. Let's start like
Um,
at a decent point where we can get your background a little bit and then
cool.
when you meet me and or maybe even
Okay.
when you met Josh cuz I tried calling him but I think my number's new and he didn't even answer it cuz
Yeah,
I thought about that. I was like, "Oh, okay, he doesn't want to talk to me." And then I was like, "Oh, he probably doesn't recognize the number."
yeah, he's tricky on the phone, man. Like sometimes I very like I'm trying like you know we're doing that property together, and so sometimes I'm like trying to do business and he won't answer his phone.
Really?
I'm like, I need you to answer your phone. I've got problems.
Yeah.
You can't just dodge me. This is not like, you know, hey, I'll call you when I get around to it.
Yeah.
But yeah, I'm from Virginia Beach. You know, born and raised there. Went to high school out there, Kellam High School, near Sandbridge. I
Brothers,
wrestled in high.
brothers, sisters?
Um, I have half brothers and sisters.
Oh, okay.
My parents divorced when I was really young, and so I have three half brothers and one half sister.
Okay.
Two from my mom, two from my dad. But they're like way younger than me.
Like over a decade.
Oh yeah, yeah. I think Robert's the closest one to me. I want to say he's like 32,
Oh,
so he's
okay.
the closest one to me, and that's 12 years.
Gotcha.
And then Kalen, I think is the youngest to me, and I think he's like 27 maybe.
Good old Kalen.
Yeah, yeah.
All
He's
right.
doing good though.
Yeah,
But
that's
yeah, wrestled in high school. Worked a lot as a you know in the restaurant industry as a line cook or a sushi chef. Just worked a lot.
flambe.
That's right. You know, you've been on the positive end of that effort.
Yeah, yeah. Your cooking is epic. With flounder or red drum,
Yeah,
but the
the ceviche,
flambe,
right?
I do that shit now.
Do you?
And nobody like Arelis looks at me like what? I'm like, ah, nothing. You know, anytime there's a big flame, I'm just like,
Yeah,
flambe. It's the first thing that comes out of my mouth.
yeah. That first flambe, you know, I put a little too much rum in there. You know, it got a little away from me.
Yeah. Yeah. So, all right. So you wrestled a little bit. What was, how far did you take that?
I did freshman through junior year,
Okay.
but I was
how did you cope with, you know, the weight thing?
it was a struggle, but I was real small in high school. I mean, I look back at the pictures and you know, like the thigh and the upper arm. I mean, it's just like it's gross looking. I mean, I was the same. I stopped growing at like sophomore year, so I was like 5'9", wrestling 112. You know,
112.
yeah, and I was like pretty light. I mean, there was a time when I was like, ah, maybe I'll go to 103. You know, because I was only like 109. You know, like I had no problem making weight at 112.
Oh my God.
So just imagine that.
Sophomore year, 109.
In my junior year,
Junior
my junior,
year.
yeah, I mean, all through high school, I wrestled 112.
Oh my
So I was,
God,
I'm saying,
Eric.
I know, I know.
You like
I mean, it's
grew
like,
another Eric since then.
I know. It's like, dude, I look back at the size I was. I'm like, dude, I banged small girls bigger than you. I banged big girls twice your size.
Yeah. Yeah, I mean that's I thought I was small in high school. I
No,
think I
yeah,
was around 170.
yeah, dude. I mean, now here I am, all these years later, struggling to keep it under 200.
Yeah, well, welcome to being American.
Yeah.
That's
I did have
that's
a big growth spurt after I graduated. I
really
gained, yeah. So I didn't get any taller. I mean, I was done growing as far as height, but I gained like 25 pounds the summer of my senior year.
okay. Okay.
So I was probably like 116, and I went to like 140 in like 3 months.
But basically you said you wrestled till junior year.
Yeah.
So do you
Yeah.
think the non-wrestling in senior year, you kind of said, "All right, now I'm going to eat."
No, I mean, I didn't eat anymore. I hit a growth spurt, like not height wise, but meat wise.
Yeah,
I
thickened
just hit
up.
a growth spurt. I didn't change anything, just put on 25 pounds, and it was so fast that I would see people and they looked little to me, because I was now like either their size or bigger.
Yeah, that's that's a pretty big jump. I
It
went
was. I
up
mean,
a lot.
that's like 20%. I mean, 20, imagine you gain 20% of your body weight in like 3 months. I mean, and it wasn't fat. It was just,
Yeah, you
filling
bulked
out.
up.
Yeah.
Well, when did when did you decide to go in the military?
I guess I was about 29, and I was working at Booz Allen, and I was kind of in a rut as far as promotions were going. I was working for this NAVSEA, which is a Navy contract, and these guys were coming out of the Navy as like captains or whatever, not captains, lower rank than that,
Okay.
lieutenants, and they were joining Booz Allen where I was, and they were getting promoted faster than me because they were part of the military club. They were part of the good old boys club, and I'm somewhat competitive when it comes to that kind of stuff. I didn't really like people getting promoted faster than me, so I was like, well, I'll go join the army, and then I'll be a part of the club. So
Okay.
that's what I did, and and reserves. It wasn't I wasn't active duty or anything, but man, it worked out. All of a sudden, I was part of the club. I was in the good old boys club, and it worked out. And I was getting promoted, the fastest. So I didn't like it in the army, but it did work out for my goal, my civilian career.
So you didn't like basic or
No, God, it was the worst. It was the worst. Plus, I was like 30, right? I mean, I was old,
Oh, okay. All right.
you know. So I mean, I was like with all these like, there was a couple older guys there, and there was a couple guys who were older than me even, but a lot of young kids, obviously.
Yeah.
And nah, I'm not really big on like people telling me what to do.
Yeah.
It's not my thing.
So what you dabble in real estate now, right?
Yeah, yeah, I've been doing it for a while now since 2012. I bought my first property in 2012.
How did that go?
The first one, or
All of it.
the all of it has been absolutely amazing.
Really?
I
No
Oh my God.
downsides? I mean, you got the good job, okay? So
Yep,
you're
solid job.
rolling with your career,
Yep.
and then you're like, I'm gonna buy a property.
Yeah. Yep. So I in 2012, and I didn't do it. Was if I could do it over again, I would have changed. I changed a few things, but I bought a condo in Arlington. That's what I could afford at the time. Um, it was $245,000 in 2012. Seemed like all the money in the world.
Yeah.
I mean,
Oh yeah. I bet.
just a couple of years prior, my parents had bought a decently nice single family home for 119,000, and now is buying this fixer upper condo for 245,000, and it wasn't that many years apart.
It sounds scary as hell to me.
Yeah, it was. I knew it was the right path. I had an amazing real estate mentor, the best mentor you could ever imagine. He was a great man, and so he'd been coaching me my whole life. And so I finally had the opportunity. I had enough money. I had the down payment, bought that condo, and I just went from there. And my family grew. I needed a bigger place, and so I kept buying more houses. And each time I bought a new one, I'd keep the past one.
Well, so you oh, I see what you're saying. So you bought the condo,
Yep.
and then as you outgrew your house, you
Yep.
kept the house, bought a new one, and rented that house.
Exactly. Yep.
Okay. Because
So
that's
you know,
kind of the route I want to take. Is I want to rent
absolutely,
the house I'm in and go buy
I rec-
another one.
I recommend it, man. It has been extraordinarily lucrative for me. You know, I've got I'm 44. I've been doing this for what 13 years. I now have $3 million in real estate. Um, I turn $120,000 a year in revenue. I turn another like 110,000 in appreciation.
Yeah.
It's been amazing.
Yeah.
I I almost make more off real estate than I do from my job.
That's awesome. I
Yeah,
mean, I guess that's why I see you going to those concert cruises.
yeah.
I mean, you don't even
I
have
am
to.
blessed. I am blessed.
Yeah. Obviously, if you're having a good time, that's where five kids come from,
Yeah, yeah,
having a good
yeah.
time.
I'm taking my. I just got back from the Bahamas last month. I took my daughter there for her 17th birthday.
Yeah, that was awesome. I saw that. That's
Yeah.
awesome.
Then we're doing the rock boat cruise in January, 7 days, going to St. Kitts and Puerto Rico, and then in July I'm doing 10 days in Europe, from sailing from Amsterdam to Basel, Switzerland.
Wow.
Down the Yeah,
That's going to be cool. Is that
yeah,
just you and your wife?
yep, yep,
Okay.
and the Sister Hazel crew.
Okay. Yeah, that that sounds awesome.
Yeah, I'm excited. I'm gonna stop for one day in Lisbon, Portugal, visit my supervisor, and then off to Amsterdam the next day. We catch the boat, and it's 10 days down the Rhine. We go to France, Germany, Switzerland. It's gonna be really cool.
Oh, for sure.
Yeah,
Yeah, if you
and that's all.
remember any of it after doing Amsterdam first.
Yeah, I really want to drink wine in some of the castles in France. That's what I want to do the
Yeah.
most.
You got to get a hold of some real absinthe.
Yeah, I'll try. I'll try.
Do it. Well, be in a comfortable place and have some real legit
Yeah,
absinthe over there.
I'll do the research and make sure I can get taken care of that, and I'll send you a video.
Yeah, because I had I actually on one of the previous episodes, my buddy Eric, he his dad's Czechoslovakian,
Uh-huh.
and he brought back a legit bottle of absinthe one time and
Okay.
got it over here to the States, and we had like, I guess what you do is, you pour the shot, and it's got wormwood in it.
Yeah.
You pour the shot,
Well,
melt some sugar on a
yeah.
spoon and stir it up, and then boom, take it. I think I had the one shot, and I was good for like 3.5 hours.
Wow.
We went
Okay.
to the bar. I was just having a good time, but we um we I was drinking water the rest of the night, and I was on cloud 19.
Well, I'll see if I can bring some back if it's that good.
Yeah, it'd be great to have camping, but I mean, it takes you to another planet, but you're still
Right on.
coherent. It's wild.
I'm all I'm all about another planet. That sounds great.
Yeah, we had a good old time. We played some games amongst ourselves. It's one of those drinks where if everybody's not doing it, those people are out. You can't talk to somebody who's not drinking it with. It's one of those, you take the drink and you go on the ride.
Well, we'll
You're
keep
either
it for
on the
all the old
ride with
guys.
us or you're not, a part of it.
We'll keep it for all the old guys on Chickahominy.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
Yeah, I'm so pissed I missed that last year. Oh, God.
I'll tell you what, Eric, last year was an absolute blast.
I bet it was.
It
No,
never
it's always.
rained. Nobody
Yeah, that's
argued.
right.
And like, we were just silly. Like, I couldn't explain it any better than that. Like, we were just being silly. Just, it
That
felt
sounds.
like me and Nick were just kids again. We're hanging out with them.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. Yeah, the young guys.
Yeah, we just relaxed. I mean, the weather was mild. I think we had a few nights that were in the 20s, but I bought a new sleeping bag and that thing is
Mhm.
legit.
Nice.
It is
Nice.
nice. I mean, I had a problem with my feet the past couple of years. You know, Tootsies get a little chilly,
Yeah.
but this sleeping bag, I was in my underwear and I was just as toasty as can be. Like it
Nice.
was, oh man. I spent some money on it. I did. I think
Yeah.
that's the biggest difference from when we started to now.
You got a little bit of money.
Yeah. Yeah. I've got like really nice stuff.
Yeah. Yeah. Kalen, he's
Which
moving over to the dark side with you, man. He wouldn't got the Haven.
did he really? Oh
Yeah.
man. He's going to love it. Has he slept in it?
Yeah. I don't think so. Not yet.
Oh man. He's going to love it. I hope he got an XL. He's a big boy too.
Yeah, he's a big guy.
Um, you know, you don't want to get I think the regular Haven's smaller than the one I got. I think
Hmm.
you have to get an XL, but
Yeah.
I can see that you're still rocking the simplistic.
Hey, man. If it's not broke, you don't fix it, right?
Well, I tell you what, I envy your walk in. I do.
Yeah.
And every year I say to myself, I'm going to scale down. I'm going to scale down. And then by the time I'm done packing, it's a fucking huge backpack.
125 pounds.
I can't not do it. Like I'm just like, ooh, I want that. I'm taking that. I did
I
cut
can't,
down
I
on
can't, I
knives.
can't.
I cut down on knives and I cut down on
Did you cut down to 45 pounds of canned goods?
I did take your advice on some, not advice, but I did start putting the liquor into bags instead of
Yeah.
bringing the bottles.
Yeah.
And
What about all those cans of baked beans and raviolis, man?
yeah, I guess the cans that I mean, I want baked beans and raviolis though. I mean, I can't. How do I bring them? I got to pour them into a bag. I want to bring them with me.
I mean, maybe you eat something different. I don't know.
Ah,
I mean, you could bring like frozen raviolis and a little thing of sauce, and it doesn't take up nearly the space and the weight as like a can of Chef Boyardee, and it's better.
true, true. I mean, but I do carry my kitchen. My pantry gets carried in regardless.
Yeah.
I carry it in like a 40-liter wet bag.
Yeah, and
So
I know
yeah.
what it looks like. You should have said a 40-pound wet bag, dry bag. I carried in a 40-pound dry bag.
Yeah, one's got the food in it, and then the other's, I think, supplies to cook.
I
Like,
did appreciate that one year you brought that. I was like, it wasn't a chili, but it was some kind of a stew that your lady friend made, and it was like all authentic, and that stuff was dynamite.
oh, well, we'll
Like the
have to
sausage in it and everything. Oh, so good.
shit.
And then,
I'm gonna have to look back at some old videos or something.
yeah, you brought it, and it was like a Tupperware, kind of like this size, and it was frozen, and basically just thawed it out in the campfire and shared it. Oh man, that was good.
Yeah, I'll have to remember what that was. I know that she does make a soup that is dynamite, and then a few other things, and I'm like, I want to bring
Yeah,
that with me. She'll probably
yeah.
remember. My my brain sucks.
It was something authentic because I had never had it before.
Really?
Yeah, it was something new to me. But it was really good.
Well, I'm glad I could contribute,
Yeah,
especially
I
on the
like the
food end.
I like that bread you bring too. That bread's awesome as well.
Oh my god, the cinnamon bread, the cinnamon
Yes.
raisin,
Oh,
it's
so
delicious.
good. So good.
But that's like that is like five or 6 pounds. just
Yeah,
that just
but
that loaf of bread.
hey, I'm cool with it though. That
Yeah,
one I'm
that
okay with.
I have a loaf in the freezer right now.
Okay.
I'm not even pulling it out until January.
Yeah, I don't really crave your Chef Boyardee or your baked beans, but if you want to bring 5 pound loaf of bread in there, I'll be down for that.
Well, at least I cook it before I eat it. You know, unlike Josh, where I think a couple times he just ate macaroni out of the box.
He don't count. He's an animal. That one photo of him crawling out of the tent with his face smashed from Kalen's elbow is like just, I mean, it's a piece of art.
It is a
You
piece of
know.
art. And at some point, I'm going to have this podcast where I can pull stuff up like that.
Yeah, that'd be
And
cool. Yeah, flash it up there.
oh my
Yeah.
God, yeah. I mean, it's that picture. His whole face is so swollen.
Oh yeah.
And well, I guess that was the night in you're talking about, right? So that happened at who at did we go? Where did we go to eat?
Hooters.
Hooters.
Yeah.
That happened that night.
It was that. That was that night. That was the Mike Ronaldo night.
That I
Classic.
I guess you can elaborate on that because all I remember is throwing up from 4 a.m. all the way into the campsite. I threw up
Yeah, it was
nonstop.
kind of funny because like I didn't feel like you drank that much, and you weren't really even that drunk. I mean, we were all drunk, but not like
Well, we weren't
that.
belligerent, I guess.
No, no,
No.
no, nothing like that. Tipsy, tipsy, maybe a little heavy, a little more than tipsy. I think we all had like I don't know, 3 or 4 drinks or so, maybe five tops. Went back to the hotel after Hooters.
Well, I know I
Maybe
paid for the hotel, so Ty bought me. I was like, Ty, instead of paying me back, just keep the scotch coming.
yeah.
That's what I told him.
I didn't like maybe you were drinking a lot more than I thought, but I mean you didn't seem that drunk to
No,
me.
I think I have a 6 minute video of us back at the hotel room, like
Okay.
just I can put that on the Patreon if I ever get one. But
Yeah.
it's or some of it. I guess I'd have to go through it. but
But
but we were just sitting there BSing. But that's when, I guess Josh was laying on the couch.
now it's Kalen. Kalen was laying on
Oh,
he was laying on
Kalen
the
was laying on the couch.
yeah, on his back, it was kind of like this. And Josh, for whatever reason, wanted to, Superman jump on him. And so Kalen just kind of, does this and slices his, right down the chin and it splits his lip right open.
Oh my God. Yeah, his upper
Lucky,
lip
like,
too. So he had this
yeah,
massive,
yeah, yeah,
massive upper lip.
yeah. Lucky he didn't knock him out.
But I think the main thing is we drank so much that night, and I don't know what it was, but we were getting up early to leave at like
Yep.
it had to be 5 o'clock in the morning. We're getting up, getting ready to go, and I got sick in the bathroom before I went to bed at
Yeah.
whatever time it was, 1, 2 in the morning,
Yep.
and then I got up out of bed at 5 in the morning. I started throwing up again, getting dressed, throwing up, and then I came into the kitchen and met with you guys, and there I am hurling into the sink. I couldn't even hold
Yep.
it for that long. And then we get in the truck and we go to McDonald's or something. I
Yeah.
can't even get out of the truck. I'm throwing up on
Yeah.
the parking lot.
Oh man, it was great because like you were throwing up, but it wasn't like oh my god, pull over, I gotta throw up, I'm getting sick. It was like screeching, and like people are like, it's early, it's like 7 o'clock. People are like walking in to get their coffee and their breakfast sandwich, and you're over there. People are like,
Yeah.
like a little early, what's going on? Or, as there were people like I thought you were kidding. I thought you were like making a joke.
No, it was stomach bile. It was pure
Yeah.
stomach bile. And
I didn't realize you were serious. I thought you were kidding.
no, I think I went into some severe alcohol poisoning because like on the hike in, well, Ty was driving Josh's truck
Yeah.
and I said, Ty, pull over. And he goes, no, I'm not pulling over. I said, Ty, pull over. I'm going to hurl. And he's like, I'm not pulling over. So that's when I had to do the out the window hurl because he
Yeah.
wouldn't fricking pull over. And I was like, I'm going to throw up again. Been throwing up all morning, pull over.
Yeah. Yeah.
And I hurled out the window of the truck. And then when I got my backpack on and we're walking in, I had to stop and hurl a couple times on the
I remember.
hike
I
in.
remember like you were doing that same screech, in the forest, and I was like, "Is he kidding?" Is he like? I still didn't believe you.
Oh man.
I was
I
like, I've been hungover before, but I mean, it's never like that.
No, there was something severely wrong with my gut at on
Yeah.
that one. I don't know what happened, or it was definitely worse than my normal a normal night
Yeah.
of drinking. It was way worse than that.
Yeah. I remember we were trying to get you to drink like 2 days later, and you're like, dude, I'm just like regular hungover now.
Yeah. I did not
Like,
recover.
I'm not drinking. You're like, come on, you pussy, drink. Dude, I'm still hungover.
Yeah, it's like no. It's no peer pressure here. It's a
Yeah.
definite no. Yeah, I think it was by the third day I just felt hungover.
Yeah.
And it was, I mean, but yeah, that dry heaving hurling, that's I don't know what that was, but it was
Yeah. That
horrible.
couldn't have been good for your throat either. I mean, the screeching was so loud. You know, I
But
just,
that's during this time of me saying enough's enough. On the other spectrum of that, here's Josh who got elbowed in the face and
yep.
then continues to drink the rest
Yeah.
of the
Yeah.
weekend. Like,
He threw up every single night that whole weekend. We were there for 3 nights. He threw up 3 times.
oh, I mean, just pouring it down and just taking it like a champ. And then I think it was the third day I pulled out the camera because he was climbing out of his
Oh
tent
yeah. He's
and
wearing
he
that weird sweatsuit outfit.
yeah, that waffle cone
that that only made the
long
picture
johns.
much better.
But he's just sitting there and his face is probably twice the size of its normal,
Yeah,
it's huge. And his
yeah,
lips even bigger. And he
yeah,
just looked at me and he goes, too much. Too much.
yeah, yeah. That's the good old days. He's dry now.
Oh, really?
Oh yeah,
Oh,
he's
wow.
dry. He has not had a drink in 14 months.
Wow.
Yeah.
Wow. No, I didn't know that. Is he
Yeah.
working?
Yeah, yeah. He's got a job, gubby job, on a base, I think.
Oh, okay. Well, good for him. I don't ever hear
Yeah,
from him. I don't.
yeah. As far as that's concerned, he's doing pretty well. It's a cake job, cake gubby job. It's really easy. I don't think he's making the kind of money he wants to make, but easy work.
Yeah. Yeah.
So Morgan's rocking and rolling, doing real estate. So
Well,
it's
that's good.
it's yeah, it's decent. But man, sober. I mean, sober. Like, no offense, but sober people are no fun, man.
I wouldn't know. I haven't, I haven't talked to Josh since I cut him out of the chat when, people weren't going. I cut off I just didn't think people not going want to listen to it.
Yeah,
So once you guys said you were out, you weren't coming,
yeah,
I just took you off because I was like,
yeah,
you don't want to sit here and get beeps all about a trip you
yeah,
didn't go on.
yeah. I was really sad to miss it. I have not. I think I've only missed one other one, so I was very sad to miss it.
Yeah, and it over rain.
No, I missed it because I was sick.
No, I think that was 2 times ago.
No, I went when I was sick 2 times ago.
Oh,
I
really?
had COVID. Last time it was I had COVID. I didn't have COVID anymore, but I still like had just like no energy. This time I was still sick,
Oh,
and I was getting ready to go on the cruise to I don't know
how
wherever I went.
how close is that that cruise to Martin Luther King weekend?
It's like 10 days away.
Oh, really?
Yeah, it's pretty close. That's why I was worried. I was like, I'm not even healthy. I'm gonna go sit out in the freezing cold for like 3 days. I could be on my deathbed by the time I go on this cruise.
Well, you could try having a jacket with you
Yeah, but I mean, if you're sick,
because
if you're healthy,
I remember one time you were out there. It's damn near snowing on us, and you're in a netted a netted shirt.
I don't really get cold, unless I'm sick.
Yeah,
That's how I know I'm sick.
that was impressive.
If I get cold, I'm like, I'm ill
Yeah.
because I just don't really feel that. Yeah, that was the one where Big Mike was trying to get us to go to Richmond all weekend. That
Oh yeah. Yeah, yeah.
was a funny one.
The rainy yeah, I think that first one, I guess that first one you brought a couple of guys with you, Big Mike, he almost didn't make the cut
Yeah,
and then redeemed himself. I can't remember how
yeah.
he redeemed himself. I
He
think it
just
was
kept coming back and showing a little bit of intestinal fortitude.
yeah.
I thought he would never come back
Oh,
because that was his
really?
first time. Yeah, I never thought he'd come back. And like the next year, he was like, "Yeah, I'm in." I'm like, really, really, you're in? I,
Were
I,
you there?
yeah, I am Jack's complete amount of surprise.
Yeah, that other Mike though. Oh man.
Yeah,
I mean,
he
don't
never
go
came
if
back.
you're going to complain that much. And I don't know
Yeah,
why, but I enjoy when the weather doesn't frickin' agree. Like super cold or rain. I don't like wind.
I'm not a huge fan of the rain.
I I'm not a huge fan of it, but if it comes, then that's what
Yeah,
I'm dealing with.
yeah. I mean, so for me, the rain is like like it doesn't hinder me. It's just you're kind of like stuck under the tarp, and that's what I don't really like that part.
Yeah.
I want to be out. I want to be relaxed. I want to be open. I don't want to be.
Go on the walkabouts, find a good place to take a shit.
Yeah, I don't want to be confined to a tarp when I'm camping. I want to be free. So that's the only part that It's not my favorite.
Well, I'm definitely saying it's not my favorite, but the
Yeah,
survival aspect of it is why I
yeah,
go.
yeah. But the cold, I don't care.
Yeah.
30, 20, 10, -15. It's all the same to me.
Yeah. I mean, yeah,
Snow, sleet.
especially inside the hammock. I mean, your hammock setup is so minimal.
Yeah,
And every time I look at it, it gives me anxiety. Like the
I know. I was
the
actually talking about it with Kayla, and I was like, he got the Haven. I was like, oh man, Mike's gonna love that. I was like, he hates my setup though.
I don't hate it. I'm almost envious of you being okay with it.
Yeah,
Like cuz it's just a basically the simplest hammock in the world, and then you just take a 9x7 tarp and just drape it on two trees. Like it's not held in corners, it's not covering the hammock, it just kind of floats over it. And it's
it mostly covers the hammock.
yeah, yeah, you get like 60% coverage, and you're
There you
just
go, man.
and then
I'm a 60% guy.
you, you start out like 4 feet in the air, and then next morning your butt's touching the ground, and I was like,
That's not the hammock's fault. That's those damn straps. It's because they're nylon straps, right? And my two trees are like far. I mean, they're like I don't
yeah,
know,
no, you are,
25 feet.
yeah, they're stretched.
So that nylon, it's got an elasticity to it, and so I've just gotten it wrong a couple times in a row where I just I get in there and it just that elasticity just keeps dropping. Next thing I know, scraping the ground.
Yeah. Scraping the ground, but your tent's still 6 feet in the air, and it's just kind
Yeah,
of
the tent
blowing it.
didn't say.
It's why is it even there? I see it in the rain, and I'm just like, his feet got to be getting wet. His head, something's getting wet, and then it just gives me anxiety.
I know you're always like hating my setup.
Like I
Because
said, I don't hate it. I'm envious that you're
yeah,
okay with it.
because you've like upgraded to like some really nice stuff, and not that mine's bad.
There's
I
nothing
just
bad
haven't
about it. It
I
just
just haven't changed it.
like, yeah, I can see why you don't like the rain. I can walk around under my setup when it's
Yeah, that's
raining,
true.
and I can
True.
like that one year it rained. I had a fire in my
Yeah, yeah,
area.
yeah. Your spot is big enough that me, you, and Josh all hung out under there with a fire.
Yeah, yeah, and but if you bring a 9x7 that doesn't even cover you in the
Yeah,
hammock,
there's
yeah,
no hanging out
you
with your
got
friends
nowhere
on
to
the.
go.
Yeah,
So I can see that. I can see why the
I
rain
mean,
would bother you.
I have a bigger tarp that I could bring, but also, I like my spot, and my spot happens to be directly across the view of the river.
Yeah, yeah.
And so I don't want to like put this big, huge behemoth tarp down and block everyone's view of the river. So that's been part of it too.
That's
I have a
very,
bigger tarp.
very considerate.
Yeah, I have a bigger tarp I could bring. I just don't really need it. And then it would block everyone's view. And you have your big tarp, and I'll just go hang out under yours.
Yeah. Well, what I love about that tarp I bought is that thing's like that big
Yeah.
inside my bag, but
Yeah.
it's like a 12 by 12 or something. It's
Yeah.
huge.
I've got a really nice tarp. Um, and it's like that big around, like not much smaller than like a big coffee can.
Yeah,
It's huge. I mean, it's like 10 by 10.
yeah. I
But
mean,
I don't, I don't
you could drag the yurt in.
I don't know about that.
Maybe if we had a four wheeler or something.
Yeah, I set it up last weekend. I was camping with Kalen and Luke and those guys, and record setup time. I put it all up 27 minutes.
Not
So
bad. Not
yeah,
bad.
not bad. Yeah, not bad. I was very
Have you
happy.
set up an indoor stove in it yet?
I have not, mainly because I don't really get cold and don't really need it to be any warmer in there.
Both good reasons. Both good
Yeah.
reasons.
Yeah, I mean it was warm last weekend. I mean, I think the low was like 55 last weekend.
So
So we were
where's the 25 acres at?
it's out 66. If you're familiar with Northern Virginia, DC at all, you basically got two main highways, 95 and 66,
Yeah.
and they come to a 90-degree angle, and so 95 going north south, 66 going east west.
I
So
am
pretty
kind
much
of familiar with that because we used to take 66 when I used to use an Atlas to go home. I would take 66 to 17
okay.
and
Yep,
then
yep,
shoot up to 81.
yeah. So from 17, you're not that far away. You're probably another like 10, 15 miles from 17, and you'd be at Dad's house.
Okay. So that's a pretty good hike for me. I don't think I could.
Yeah. Yeah, it would be you'd be because you're what like you're 4 hours from Chickahominy,
Three
three.
and a little bit of change.
So you'd probably be another hour and a half, 2 hours from Dad. So you'd be looking like five.
Phew. Yeah,
Yeah,
that's
I
a
mean if you ever want to come up, open invitation. You're always welcome.
Oh yeah. Well, I mean, I'd like to plan something, but that's a 6 hour drive.
Yeah, yeah. It's a long drive. It's a lot, but it is a pretty sweet campsite. I will say that.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, I mean, I don't know if you have any interest in hunting, but there are more deer there than I've ever seen in any one place in my life. So if you ever
I'm not opposed to hunting, but I've never done it. So
okay.
I would love to bag a deer and then have somebody tell me how to clean it and everything, and
Yeah.
then uh, bring home some meat. I'm down with doing that, but I've never done it. I've only fished.
If you ever wanted to hunt up there, I can almost guarantee deer. Almost guarantee it. So
Is
you come up for
there
a hunt?
is there a place for a trailer?
Yeah, yeah.
Like, do you have power there?
So if you wanted power, it would not be at the campsite, but there is power there.
Oh, but the campsite you can drive to.
Yeah,
Oh, okay.
yeah. So it's got like
Because in weather like this, I don't need power. I
yeah,
I
yeah,
only need power for air conditioning.
yeah. It's
Everything
like
else I can run off 12-volt.
there's about 8 acres of pasture, and our campsite is in. I'll send you some pictures. I got a lot of pictures,
Okay.
but about 8 acres of pasture, and our campsite is in the pasture.
Nice. Any rivers or waterways or
There's a not a river, but a stream.
okay.
You're not going to fish in it, but it's
Yeah.
pretty.
Yeah, oh yeah. I got you.
But yeah, man, we went camping this past weekend. Kalen brought his buddy from Norfolk, and he got a 8 point buck.
Nice.
Yeah.
Yeah. Nice. Um are all those guys in this year?
From my understanding, I didn't have a specific conversation out with Kalen, but I know Luke's in for sure. So Kalen and Luke, and then I didn't hear anything different about Shay and Trey.
Otis?
Yeah, yeah, Otis.
Is it Otis?
Yeah,
I
Trey is Otis. I'm not sure the difference in
don't know.
there.
I'm sure they'll tag along. I mean, if Luke's coming, you got to go,
Yeah,
right?
yeah. Luke's 100% in. He's been doing really good. I've been impressed with his camping fortitude.
Anybody who can go catatonic in a storm, I'm good
Yeah,
with. I mean,
yeah,
um, so he went camping. Did he actually bring like his own food when you guys went
yeah,
camping?
yeah. He's not been bringing his cookies with him, so
Oh,
he's been a little bit more there.
mobile.
So yeah, he's been helping out and bring his own food, doing all the stuff you're kind of supposed to do. Um,
Yeah, I was thinking about, if actually I've got enough viewers now to actually take this on something like that. I was thinking of actually doing something next time we go camping because I've got
yeah, you
I've
should.
got gear where we can just sit. I was thinking of setting up like two chairs by the fire and just
Yeah,
talking to
man.
each person for like 10 minutes.
Yeah, you
Yeah,
should.
I think it'd be badass. Like in person, just sit there by the fire and have like a
Yeah,
Chickahominy episode.
yeah. Chicken hominy by the fire, man.
Yeah, I think it'd be badass sitting there eating some cinnamon raisin bread and just having a little
Yeah,
chat with everybody.
yeah. That'd be
I'm gonna have
cool.
a little chat with this Four Roses.
Yeah, man. I told you that forest is good.
It's it is good.
Yeah,
Even the first sip didn't burn.
yeah. I mean, it's like so.
And for the
My opinion,
money, it's yeah.
my opinion, bang for your buck. It doesn't really get much better. I mean, also my opinion, there's better bourbons out there, but they're not $50 a bottle, and they're not on the shelf.
Yeah.
So that's what I'll say about that.
Have you ever heard of Blue Run?
Yeah, yeah.
So my boss gave me this. It's obviously
Okay.
empty now, but it was a high rye Kentucky straight with
How
like
was
a,
it?
a Michigan butterfly on it.
Yeah,
Um, it was delicious,
right
and
on. I'll have to give it a try.
I think it's around $100 a bottle.
Okay.
Um, but it was really good. Yeah, Blue Run.
Yeah, I'll give it a look for you.
Shot.
When you first asked me what bourbon I was gonna be drinking, I was like, and you're like, I'll go buy it. I was like, well, I'm gonna have to pick something different because the bourbons I drink, you can't just go buy.
Well, at least I can't.
Well, nobody can. I mean, they're like, you gotta hunt them down.
Yeah, my boss now he doesn't drink anymore,
Yeah.
but um
So,
he's dry, but he he still buys bourbon for our customers and clients and stuff like that.
okay.
And I've seen his, I mean, there's probably $80,000 worth of bourbon at our work,
Wow.
just at work.
Wow.
And then if you go in his closet, there's like 150 grand.
Yeah. So, are you said you're not at the steel company anymore?
No, no, no,
Okay.
no.
I
I
guess I
work.
missed it.
Yeah, I'm working for a land development company.
Okay.
Um, you know,
You still in sales or?
no, no, not in sales. I'm kind of moving into like project management. I'm gonna be
Excellent.
I'm gonna be building my boss's house.
Excellent. Good for you, man.
Yeah,
Awesome.
and it's been good so far. Like I kind of head up, because his drawings and structural drawings, they're not done yet. So he kind of put me in charge of making lube trailers for the heavy equipment,
Uh-huh.
and then putting security cameras everywhere on all the jobs and stuff. So I've been uh, building things that'll help out the other side of the company past couple months.
Outstanding.
Yeah. I
Good for
enjoy
you,
it,
man.
plus now I got a company truck. It's a nice one too. Uh,
Nice. Nice.
and no more, it's like a bonus just in itself, having not to have to drive and pay for gas.
Oh, oh, absolutely. The wear and tear is a huge factor.
Oh, yeah. So,
You know, when I went from commuting every day to DC to working from home 100%, I kind of figured in about a $600 a month raise.
yeah.
You
Yeah,
know,
that's almost what I did. I think it was like
yeah,
$450
yeah,
just in
you
not
know,
driving.
yeah, gas, oil changes, tires, all that stuff. It was significant. I just like where I at the end of the month, I normally see like a couple of $100 in my account. I was seeing like like over 1,000,
Yeah.
and I was like, oh, well, that's kind of unexpected.
Yeah,
So,
that's cool.
yeah, kind of nice. So
I actually
yeah,
noticed a massive raise when my better half moved in.
sure,
Yeah, cuz she'll cook. When I was here by myself, there was no cooking.
yeah,
I
eating out
went
a
out
lot.
I went out to eat every day.
Oh, dude, yeah, you probably got a significant raise then.
Yeah, yeah. I mean, now every week I see more money in my account. I'm like, oh wow, I didn't like. There was one. I think it was a couple weeks ago. I didn't spend a dime.
That's nice. Oh
And I
man, if
was
you can
like,
get away
holy
with
shit.
spending. Yeah, I mean, like that's where my downfall is. Like, I feel like I make pretty good money, but my downfall is, I spend it that much faster. And
Yeah.
if I can just like, for a week not spend anything, I'm like, holy crap, I'm rich.
What do I do with this?
Yeah, I didn't spend $3,000 this week. Oh my God, I'm rich.
So yeah, I mean, when does the I got to ask about the five kids.
Yeah,
Like,
what you got?
Arelis and I noticed when we went camping that and I'm wondering what number this happens at, but your youngest just rip romping around wherever the hell they wanted to
Naked?
go, because you had your hands full. I mean, I
Yeah,
know one of them sat with the Relish half the weekend, and then you'd find
yeah,
another one in a bush, and it's like,
yeah,
whoa, whoa, wait, we're near a river that can take them, but the
yeah,
the amount of paying attention to them was like, I mean, there's got to be a point where you have one, you got three, and then four and five. It's like, look, guys, you got to fend for yourselves.
yeah. I think it's after it's like maybe like two and a half, three.
Two and a half, three.
Yeah. So like maybe a little on your third one, but by for sure your fourth one. I mean, it's
By your
like,
fourth one, you're like, look, you really have to fend for yourself here.
yeah, you're gonna have to do a little bit, because there's just not enough attention to go around.
Yeah.
You know, you're gonna
Do
have to lean on your brothers and sisters and on yourself at least a little bit.
and then you went and got a Great Dane.
Yeah, she's a good dog though.
Yeah, oh yeah, sweet dog. Actually, one of the only dogs that my dogs get along with.
She's 8 years old now.
Wow.
Yeah, Still doing pretty well. Not to, because I mean, Great Danes, their age limit's like 7 to 11. I
Yeah,
mean, so she's a year past, where some Great Danes, lesser Great Danes go tits up.
yeah. Well, that's good
So
then. I guess
yeah,
she's happy.
yeah, and I think some of it because she's kind of a munchkin of a Great Dane. You
Yeah,
know,
yeah,
she's not a big 220-pound Great Dane. She's like maybe 118 pounds.
yeah.
She's really really little.
Well, on that note, you remember Julius at the camping trip, right?
Oh yeah.
He's twice that size.
Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. I can only
He
imagine.
he's almost 170 pounds,
Wow.
and he's just a walking coffee table.
Yeah, because he was big back then. I understand that probably like 4 inches it was fur,
Yeah, well, he was
but
still a puppy. Like you can see it
yeah, yeah,
in the pictures. It's just he's all
yeah,
puppy fur.
yeah, for
And
sure.
now he's a full-grown dog and he's just enormous. He
Yeah,
makes my Akita look small.
that's crazy because
Like
he is a big dog too.
yeah, he makes Vince look small. And
How much is your Akita weigh?
about 115.
That's small for an Akita, isn't it?
Well, they go from 120 to 140 or yeah.
Oh,
So he's on the smaller side, but he's a
yeah,
big dog. He's a big
yeah. No, he's not a small dog, that's for sure.
and they just turned 2.5, so
Yeah,
he might fill out.
yeah. But your other dog is
But
extra large for his breed,
Julius
right?
is huge.
Yeah.
I mean, I'll send you a video of me trying to pick him up. He's bigger than me.
Wow. Wow.
And yeah, like he gets in your way in a hallway when you get up in the morning
Yeah.
and you can't you get he slows you down. I'm trying to get to coffee, Julius. Get out of the way, and you got to try to
Yeah,
walk
yeah, yeah,
around him.
yeah.
He takes up the whole hallway. But huh?
How old's your boy now?
Mikey is 17.
Holy crap!
Yeah, he's over 6 foot tall.
Wow.
Um,
Awesome.
yeah, he's actually building my Fiero. Um,
Good for him,
I
man.
mean, he
Is
bought a donor car. He bought all the parts, the ECU. He's pulling the engine because he's putting a 3.8 supercharged engine in my old car.
he's always been a good boy.
Yeah, he's actually started a National Guard too.
Outstanding.
Yep,
Outstanding. Good for him.
he's
Good
in
for
the
him.
cadet program for to get his pilot's license.
That's amazing.
Yeah,
That's
so
amazing. That's it.
he just told me tonight he's got a 3.9 GPA right now. I was like, come on, man, get to
Destined
that
for
point.
greatness, man.
But no, he's doing great.
That's awesome.
He's probably upstairs somewhere. I think he's here with his girlfriend.
Awesome.
Yeah,
Awesome.
but
Remember that time when we were at where was that? Like in that the beach camp out. Where's it?
False Cape.
False Cape. Remember that time when you handed him the bottle of the Johnny Walker Black, and you're like, Mikey, do you want to take a sip of this? Remember that?
Yeah, I said you're old enough to have you can have a sip. We're all men camping.
Yeah, yeah.
Take a quick swig.
And you were in a chair, and it was like a low chair. You really couldn't move all that fast out of it, He took that. You handed him the bottle. He took it from you, and he was like, and just guzzling that bottle. And he was like, God, was he like 11?
He was younger. Yeah. He
Yeah,
was at the
12
age
maybe.
where my eyes popped out of my head and I was like, whoa,
Yeah,
whoa, whoa.
yeah. I mean, he like
Just a
and like
sip,
that.
man.
Like you're like trying to get the bottle from him, but like you were in a low chair. You can only do so much, and he drank like a third of that bottle, before you snatched it out of his hands. And
Well,
I was like,
he took a pretty big swig, yeah.
yeah,
And then he just took it. Like
yeah, he
he
did.
didn't even make a face like he'd been drinking
And,
for 20 years.
yeah, exactly. I mean, like maybe more because I don't even do that.
Yeah.
And I was like, Mike, I don't think that's his first time.
Yeah. I mean, he took it like a champ and
Oh my God. It was crazy. I was like, we were all just like big eyed, like,
well,
wow.
also on that trip, And this, I was almost actually mad at Josh for this because I had to live with it for like the next 5 months.
Was that the?
So if I had to tell that story, all right, I'm pretty good on a bike. So when you're
Yeah.
going to Falls Cape, you've got we take bicycles and we tie a wagon to them and we ride in. It's about a 7 mile ride, and then
Ass kicker
what's that?
nightmare.
Oh,
Ass kicker nightmare of a hike, bike, walk. It's
Eric may have cramped up on this multiple times.
uh, my ass twitches just thinking about it.
so so I got there before the rest of everybody else, and we had 2 campsites. So I just picked one and started setting up because on the way in, we got hit with a massive downpour. I mean, a massive, just monsoon of a downpour.
Torrential downpour for like 20 minutes.
Yeah, yeah, it was yeah, probably 20
So
minutes, a couple of
soaked to the
miles,
underwear.
just torrential downpour. So Mikey, my son, did not bring a whole lot of clothes. So I'm getting him out of his clothes. I'm hanging him up. I'm trying to get him dried out before nightfall comes. And I'm getting everything set up. And then Josh and Eric roll up. They get there. I'm half set up. Josh is like, why don't we go stay on this site over here? I'm like, what do you mean? I'm about half set up. Let's just set up here. And Josh is like, no, it'll be better over here. Let's go to this one over here. And then Mikey's like, yeah, we can go to this one over here. And I'm like, Mikey, I got your clothes hanging up. We're already set up. And then Josh goes, so he makes a cry face to me. And I'm like, fine, whatever, And I start breaking down everything I'd already set up and we're moving it over. And for like the next 3 months, anytime anybody bitched in my house, Mikey would do it to me. Like I couldn't even say, get my socks out of the hamper. Mikey'd be like,
Yeah. Yeah.
I'm like, oh,
Get out of the way. I'm trying to cook,
Yeah. Everything for like 3 months, I'd get the crybaby. So it's like, thanks a lot, Josh. Thanks a lot for that.
Yeah. You know what I get is I don't get that one because but the next one Jack went on. I get the suck it, Josh. I occasionally will still get suck it, Josh.
Suck it, Josh. Yeah.
Like I'll be talking to him or something, and Jack will be like, "Oh, who you talking to?" I'm like, "Oh, my buddy Josh." Suck it, Josh. Yeah, suck it, Josh.
Yeah.
So it works. It cuts both ways.
Yeah. Yeah. Josh seems to be in the middle of it though every time.
Yeah. Yeah. It's a common denominator there, right?
Yeah, I think the arguments is what we didn't have. I mean, because between you and Josh, and hopefully someday I can have him sitting at this bar and he'll hang out. But you're pretty conservative.
Oh yeah.
And Josh he's got conservative thoughts, but he's kind of liberal. Like,
yeah, because he's not really super educated on politics.
Okay. All right. So yeah, okay. I can go with that.
Yeah.
But you guys do sometimes get into these heated they never turn into anything. And they're basically like a major debate. But still, you don't want to hear it when you're sitting around the fire.
No, God, no. But he sucks me into those, No more of that.
He sucks you in, and then it becomes a heated argument. Like none of that happened last year. Like I don't think one heated argument happened last year.
Yeah.
Or should I say debate? Because it's not like anything was ever going to come of it.
No, but it's two jerk offs arguing about stuff they don't control.
Yeah, exactly.
That's what it is. Oh, the sky is blue. No, it's green. Like I mean, it's like that.
Do you remember watching that rocket?
Yeah, it was cool.
Oh my God.
SpaceX rocket. I just bought stock in that company.
Really?
SpaceX. Yeah.
I think that's a
So
that's a that's a good buy.
I feel like it is. I
It's
mean,
not
I
going
mean,
anywhere.
I just did it today, and I made a lot of money off of Tesla in the years past. So why not? Why not? Keep going.
Yeah.
So yeah,
Yeah, I think that's a wise bet. I don't know how much like, SpaceX, I feel like SpaceX isn't going to that's more like a long-term goal.
yeah. Well, so here's the thought behind it. So it's not so much SpaceX. It's connected to Intel-Link.
Ah,
Intel-Link has all the potential to make money. I mean, he's given internet to the world. That's what all the cruise ships are running off Intel-Link.
okay.
So I really bought SpaceX to buy Intel-Link.
Because they're intertwined? Is it like the same
Yeah.
company?
Well, I mean, it's all Musk. It's all
Yeah,
his
yeah,
stuff.
yeah.
So there's not a sep. I mean, they're SpaceX and Intel-Link are both not publicly traded companies. They're both, private companies. But there's big potential for, them to go public.
Gotcha.
So if they go public, there will be, potentially a big payday.
Okay.
And, I'll be in on the, initial go round. So we'll see. It's a gamble.
Yeah. Well, I mean, yeah. I mean, it's interesting though. I've always, you've got to really pay attention to invest like that. Maybe not
Oh
so
yeah.
much on the long term with like SpaceX, but like my older brother day trades
Yeah.
and he's
Yeah.
glued to the
I don't do day trading. I
oh my
tried
God.
that out for a little bit, and it turned out that I really suck at it.
Well, he's good
So
at it, but you got to
yeah, no,
like
I mean,
set your alarm and you got to be there and
yeah,
and be present
there are
all
people
the
out there
time.
that do it. I'm not saying that. I'm saying it just ain't me. I'm
Yeah.
not that.
I'm not doing
You know,
that. Yeah.
you got to know where you're strong, where you're weak, right? And that ain't my strength.
Yeah.
I gave it a go, and
And you're like,
that'll do it.
no, not for me. Yeah, I'm looking forward to this year. I think I want to definitely have an episode out there in the woods. Um
Man, I think it'd be great.
and I
I think this thing we're doing is awesome.
it's fun. It's
Yeah,
fun,
man.
right? I mean, me and
I,
you
I
don't talk aside from we talk once a year
yeah,
and now we can do this every once in a
yeah,
while.
man. I'm very appreciative that you invited me to do it, and you asked me. I was like, fuck yeah, man, dude.
Yeah. Well, that's awesome. I appreciate it
Yeah,
because it's
yeah,
like in its infancy and it's like
yeah,
I mean,
yeah.
I don't know if you noticed cuz you have a different camera angle, but if you watch the videos, I have a legit studio happening down here.
No, no, it looked legitimate. And that's why I was kind of like asking. I was like, hey, man, like, how'd this kind of come about? Because it's pretty cool.
Well, I was sitting with my buddy Tom and we're bullshitting like we have been for the last 30 years. And it's the
Sure.
same like when me, you, and Josh get together or something like that. We're just BSing, we're laughing, and you wanna I wanted to share it. And then
Yeah.
I think it was Tom's son at the dinner table one night was like, "You guys should have a podcast," and it just right then and there, I was like, "I'm doing it.
I'm
I'm
in.
doing it." Yeah, I was like, "I'm
It's
in."
badass, dude. I think it's really cool. I'd love to come down there sometime and do it in person, man.
Oh, it'd be awesome because I've got a third setup. I think you saw it earlier when I
Yeah.
messaged you the couch.
Yeah, I saw like you and Ty were doing it.
Yeah, yeah. So the couch is like my third person if I have somebody because this microphone next to me was originally for Tom, but he's having he's got some issues where he can't really come on, so Ty kind of took his place.
Oh, okay. I guess I missed Tom. Maybe I saw it. I just didn't know who he was. Where I know who Ty is.
Yeah, Ty's been doing it with me, and he loves it, and he's got a pretty good
Yeah,
voice. So,
yeah.
um,
That's cool. Yeah, I mean, I've always thought it was neat. Some things you just don't know how to do, and that's one of those things for me. But when you were doing, it, I was like, oh man, shit, it's awesome.
yeah, yeah. I mean, coming, yeah, we definitely got to do one in person. I think it's better
Yeah,
when I have somebody sitting here and I can get a guest.
yeah, yeah. I mean, it's definitely. I mean, this is cool, but way better. I mean, shit, man, I'll just fly down there. I mean, no big deal.
You let me know when.
Yeah.
We will do the in person. We won't have to have 2 bottles of Four Roses. Well, we can still have 2 bottles of Four Roses, but yeah, we can still have the two, but we can do them both at,
Yeah,
one after the other.
dude, I think it's something special, man. It can be like Ronaldo and Four Roses.
Special episode.
I think you may be onto something here, man. Ronaldo and Four Roses. I mean, he's gonna
Shit.
bring me flowers, but all I could find was these Four Roses.
Yeah, I think yeah, I was going to ask Josh if he wanted to come do it, and
We should
I tried calling him and he didn't answer, but I think he didn't answer because he didn't recognize the number.
text them, be like, "Hey, it's Mike.
Yeah.
Answer the phone.
Yeah.
I mean, so yeah, he's been hard to get a hold of, but not impossible.
Yeah. Yeah, yeah. Well,
So yeah, I mean,
I'm just going to text this episode to his phone.
okay, yeah, I didn't give him a heads up, so I wanted to be a surprise.
Yeah.
I'm all about the surprises.
Yeah,
So,
I think this is a good place to end it. I don't like going too long, and we can
okay,
definitely have you back on.
yeah, man. Well, let's do it up, man. I'll come down there sometime, and it'll be fun.
I think if me, you, and Josh could get down here, and
Yeah, oh man,
yeah,
that'd be good stuff.
it would be fun. It
Yeah.
would be a good time. I've got 3 sets of headphones. I've got 3 mics.
Okay.
One person on the couch. We rock and roll. And I mean,
Yeah, man. I've been looking for an excuse to come down there, so that's enough for me.
you're welcome.
Yeah,
But
that
anyways,
worked out.
Eric Davis, thanks for coming out.
Yep.
And you know, I hope you guys enjoyed it. Please do all the good things, share it, like it, subscribe to this channel. I know Eric's going to share it with everybody he knows. That way I can start my DC circle.
Yeah. Hey,
But
thanks for having me on, Mike. Really appreciate it. Good to have a conversation with you. Talk to you.
oh yeah, well, thanks for coming out.
Yep.